Welcome to Let's Play Homeworld. I'm Hunter Black Luna. This is the definition of classic strategy gaming. And I'm gonna play it. I had an original LP attempt of it, but it wasn't in high quality and I thought I could do the missions better. So I restarted. And here we are. And I'm working from a strategy guide because this game is hard. Because of the way that the campaign rolls the results of one mission into the next, your fleet carries over, your resources, your research, it all carries over between each and every mission. It isn't enough to win. You have to win in the correct manner sometimes, especially in the early game, to set yourself up for future victories down the road. You'll see what I mean when we get rolling. We could do the training, however the first mission is basically training, just in case you didn't read the manuals. And even in like the late 90s, everybody knew that nobody ever reads the manuals ever, even when they should. You can select between the Kushan and the Titan fleets. This is mostly cosmetic, although there's one or two units that are unique to each race. Canonically, the Kushan are us, and the Titan are the bad guys, as dictated by Homeworld Cataclysm and Homeworld 2. So that's what I'm gonna go with. And I really like that you can change the color of the fleet, and despite my better instincts, we are not going with purple or pink, but a deep blue with white stripes. Because that's how I roll. Now please sit back and enjoy, once again, a classic game.
"100 years ago, a satellite detected an object under the sands of the Great Desert. An expedition was sent. An ancient starship buried in the sand. Deep inside the ruin was a single stone that would change the course of our history forever. On the stone was etched a galactic map, and a single word more ancient than the clans themselves. Hiigara, our home. The clans were united, and a massive colony ship was designed. Construction would take 60 years. It would demand new technologies, new industries, and new sacrifices. The greatest of these was made by the scientist Karen Sajet, who had herself permanently integrated into the colony ship as its living core. She is now Fleet Command. The promise of the Guide Stone united the entire population. Every mind became focused on the true origin of our people. Every effort on the construction of the ship that would seek it out among the stars.
All stations green. You got it. Decks A, B, C secure. All systems green. What a beautiful sight.
This is Fleet Command. Reporting Mothership pre-launch status. Command online. Resourcing online. Construction online. Cryogenic subsections A through J online. K through S online. Scaffold control, stand by for alignment. Alignment confirmed. Stand by, release control.
All caliper banks released.
The mothership has cleared the scaffold. We are away. Stand by for command line testing.
Command line green, initial fleet in position.
That intro is iconic
Standing by.
and beautiful. Beautiful to this day.
Resources down range.
Fleet intelligence going online. Our task is to analyze all sensor data and generate mission objectives. Before the hyperdrive test, several trials must be completed. Test construction by building the primary research ship. Test resource processing by harvesting the asteroids provided nearby.
Hyperspace module charging. 35% capacity and rising. The mothership will be ready for the hyperdrive test in 10 minutes.
There is a lot to explain about this game, but I'll let the game speak for itself for the most part.
Stand by to begin combat trials. First, we will be monitoring formation performance. Target drones have been provided here. Assign a formation to your fighters and destroy the drones.
And just telling the harvester to harvest as a general order will make him gather all these rocks for us. And we can go over
Reporting.
to our initial squadron.
Research ship
skeptics.
complete.
Also, notice that the research ship is ready.
The primary research ship has been constructed. The research division is online. Begin fighter chassis research immediately.
Research doesn't cost anything but time,
Commencing heavy fighter chassis research.
so always do it. You can build additional research ships, but that's for later. Same with harvesters. Let's
Standing by.
focus on our fighters. We got formations and tactics. The first trial will test our tactics. Let's go ahead with
Delta formation confirmed.
Delta formation, a very simple wedge.
Coordinates confirmed.
And let's move them out. Ships in Homeworld move at their own pace. This is sometimes it's a very slow-paced game, and that's fine. It's old school in a lot of ways.
Target confirmed.
Using Control and Drag Select, we can designate a group of things
Ready for orders.
for hot lead death. That's good. Ships moving as a formation are much more effective than
Complete.
moving on
Entering
their own.
holding pattern.
As you can see, it took them one run to obliterate all the training drones.
Formation trial complete. Flight analysis shows a 22% increase in combat performance. The next trial will test the effectiveness of tactics. Stand by to begin tactics trial. Use aggressive or evasive tactics and engage the target drones here.
And that's the second aspect that Homeworld innovated about unit management. Something that's become pretty standard in RTS since. Tactics.
Available resources consumed.
Yeah, there was just one shovel full for our harvester to do to make sure that the harvester was working right. Evasive, neutral, and aggressive work kinda how you think they work.
Aggressive tactics enabled. Diverting power to
Units
weapons.
set to be aggressive will pursue their targets until they or their targets are dead. And on evasive, they will attempt to avoid engagement unless you specifically order it. And for Strikecraft, this actually changes the balance of their power from weapons and engines. Larger ships, it's just a behavioral change.
Awaiting assignment.
Scouts set on evasive are wicked fast, and it's almost impossible to hit them.
Heavy fighter chassis research complete.
Whereas, now that they're set on aggressive,
Interceptor available for
they are
construction.
determined to mow through every single target,
Target destroyed. Entering holding
and they
pattern.
have done so. And we're gonna go with the other research available now.
Commencing Corvette drive research.
And we're gonna head,
Receiving.
yeah.
Tactics trial complete. The next trial will test the performance of the salvage corvette. Build one and capture the target drone here.
As you wish. I'll move these guys back to the mothership
Underway.
and get building.
Destination confirmed.
One salvage corvette. These are one of the linchpins of your navy.
Production underway.
Suffice it to say that they're going to be important throughout the rest of the game.
Group 1
I'm
designated.
gonna hotkey the mothership to 10.
Mothership.
Group 1
The
Group
scouts
10
to 1.
designated.
reporting.
Group 8
The
designated.
harvester to 8. Basic stuff like that.
Group 1. Destination locked in.
And we're gonna switch up things a little bit,
Salvage corvette complete.
because this is the test for the salvage corvette, but we're also gonna try out an escort pattern.
Acknowledged. Ready for escort.
And the most effective escort pattern is the sphere.
Sphere formation confirmed.
Our strike craft will actually surround the target to be guarded and keep them safe.
Reporting. Coordinates
Let's set
confirmed.
you to group 5.
Group 5 designated.
Some of the strike crafts sometimes are
Group
a
1
little
reporting.
dopey.
Evasive tactics enabled. Diverting power to engines.
You usually want them on neutral
Neutral
tactics,
tactics enabled. Equalizing power. Ready for orders.
and just as soon as they come into range, lock onto
Target
salvage.
selected for salvaging.
I'm going to be using salvagers a lot with my strategy. You don't have to, but it's a very powerful tactic going forward, and I will amply demonstrate that in the missions ahead.
Ready for orders.
And even if you can't select something, you can look at it.
Corvette drive research
Alt click.
complete. Repair corvette available for
We've
construction.
exhausted our research possibilities for this mission.
Standing by.
And as soon as the salvager gets back to the mothership with this thing, the mission will be over. Great success, everybody. This is just the very basics of the game to make sure you get it. From about mission 3 on, things get real, and they get real pretty fast. But for now, just enjoy the music. Music is like this, you know, convey the wonder and mystery and depth of space itself. And all the ships moving about. Always fascinated me. One final thing we're going to do. Small craft have to dock with the mothership before going to FTL because they can't have their own hyperspace drives. So in the launch menu we can click this, and the ships will stay docked instead of coming back out.
Group 1 receiving.
And we're gonna tell them all to go dock.
Coming into dock with
The
mothership.
Harvester has its own hyperdrive, though, I believe. Or it might need to...
Awaiting
Let's go tell it
assignment.
to dock, yeah.
Docking with mothership initiated.
Although, it only docks for hyperspace when you actually give that order. Otherwise, it does this. And kind of attaches.
Stand by for hyperdrive test. Internal pressure doors sealed. Abort systems standing by.
Hyperspace module fully charged. I am ready to initiate quantum wave generation on your mark. Good luck, everyone.
All sections have reported in. We are clear to proceed. Trigger the hyperspace drive at your discretion.
Alright, guys, and that's mission 1.
Mothership.
Really simple business. Time to jump.
Auto-docking.
And all the ships will proceed to dock now. But if you're not under attack, then you can quick dock.
Hyperspace
And just
initiated.
get right to the good stuff. See you in mission 2.
All hyperspace systems operating at full power.
If the hyperspace targeting system is accurate, we will emerge in close proximity to the support vessel Kar Salim. This ship has spent the past 10 years traveling on conventional drives to reach the outer Karak system. The Kar Salim will monitor the quantum waveform as we return to normal space and assist in tuning our drive control systems. If the hyperspace module malfunctions, the Kar Salim will provide assistance and resupply. Mission objectives will be to dock with the support vessel in order to complete adjustments to the mothership and her drives.
We made it. Hyperspace jump complete. All systems nominal, and the quantum wave effect has dissipated.
We have misjumped. The support ship is not here. Fleet Command will signal the Kar Salim while we confirm our current position.
This is the mothership calling support vessel Kar Salim. Come in, please. We have misjumped and are requesting your beacon. This is the mothership calling support vessel Kar Salim. Please respond. All ships auto-launching. Commencing Corvette chassis research.
Priority alert. We have picked up the Kar Salim's automated beacon. Send a probe to make contact and re-establish communications.
We're not gonna do that just yet, everybody. Lesson 1 of the Homeworld game. Anytime... all the Homeworld games, yeah. Anytime that you're told to send a probe to investigate or to recon an area, that means get ready for the biggest fight of your life. That is a standard rule across the entire series.
Mothership.
Currently, we can only build interceptors, which are like scouts, but not as fast and a little more powerful. I ain't feeling that, though. Scouts are not frontline combatants. We're going to research into Corvette-class vessels, which are much, much better. First light Corvettes, and then heavy Corvettes. Heavy Corvettes are probably the best. While we go ahead and
Receiving.
harvest the various bits of dust and asteroids and stuff. You know, anything we can use for materials. And we're going to go ahead and build... oh, I think we'll hold off for a little while. We still don't exactly have a ton of money. And the early game resources are very tight, which is why I have a specific build in mind in terms of how many ships I need to have by the end of each mission, you know, of what type, stuff like that. Especially for the first couple.
Responding.
Let's go ahead and put you guys
Assuming claw
in
formation.
formation just... And this is probably going to be a slow section of the mission. Things are going to be slow. Welcome to Homeworld.
Mothership.
I'm probably not going to fast forward anything. We're just going to wait for heavy corvette research to complete, and we're gonna build 8 of them.
Thank you. See you next time.
By the end of the mission we should have 4 salvagers, 2 repair corvettes, and 8 heavy corvettes.
Ready for orders.
We'll need a significant amount of money for that many units. Yes, we will. Building these will almost exhaust.
Corvette chassis research complete. Light Corvette available for
Light corvettes are
construction.
cool, but
Commencing heavy Corvette
it's better
upgrade
to go
research.
for the heavy, honestly.
Acknowledged. Flight control engaged, assuming position.
Might as well put them in guard formation. They got nothing else to
Meter
do right
locked
now.
in.
And it's always a good idea to assign some form of escorts to your harvesters when you don't know what's going on. Sometimes you can skimp on that.
Reporting.
Car Slim's beacon is over there. I mean, this is mission 2, so it's not going to be the apocalypse, but all is not going to go well. Put it that way. Man, this game came out either before or a little after StarCraft, and you can just tell your harvester to harvest and it'll do it. But in StarCraft, you have to tell an SCV every single time. Not to compare and contrast. They're sort of apples and oranges, obviously. One is on the ground, one is in space. The world hadn't really seen much real-time RTS in space and 3D. Homeworld really was something. Also, do try to make sure that your scouts don't crash into asteroids. It's really humiliating when that happens. It's also quite painful. And make sure to keep an eye on their fuel. The little blue bar. Only small craft have to worry about fuel concerns, but they can be concerning.
Receiving.
And the heavy corvette research takes a while because they were kind of expecting you to use interceptors. And I'm just not. There's other strike craft you can get later which can fulfill a specific niche. But for this, nope. Let's go ahead and tell these guys to dock. Might as well.
Locked on to mothership. Dock con enabled. Ready for orders. Reporting.
Heavy Corvette
There we
upgrade
go.
research complete. Heavy Corvette available for construction.
Want 8 of those beasties. Yeah, that's a lot of money. You know what, let's start with 4. 250 each. That is so expensive, and it's so
Construction
worth it.
commencing.
We're gonna go ahead and build
Production
these
underway.
first off. Yeah. Slight pause, you missed nothing. I could cut out this whole section, but
Ready for orders.
it's Homeworld. Watching really slow ships do their thing, that's part of the experience. In Homeworld Cataclysm, which is the expansion pack to this, they introduced the ability to speed up time to like ×8 and stuff, which was probably
Repair
a really good
Corvette
idea.
complete.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Ready for escort.
Alright.
Awaiting establishing sphere standing by.
Hey, you get over there.
On our way.
I want to make a demonstration with one of our scout vessels.
Reporting for duty.
A little compare-contrast with the heavy corvette, which is basically the kick-ass vessel.
Awaiting assignment.
Come over here.
Green line confirmed.
And our specialist corvettes are
Awaiting orders.
waiting over there.
Reporting for duty.
we go. Just a little comparison shot. And I mean, they're still tiny compared to the mothership. Pretty much everything is.
Understood. Acknowledged.
Eventually things will start happening, and they won't be things that you'll particularly
Heavy
like.
corvette complete.
So it's a good idea to be ready. Let's keep building until we have 4 more.
Construction commencing.
8 is the quota.
Receiving.
4 will certainly do, though.
Group 2 designated.
You guys are group 2. Heavy corvettes are best in a
Wall
wall.
formation confirmed.
They're pretty much like mini frigates in this regard. Dogfighting is not their specialty. They're slow and cumbersome. But they don't die.
Assuming aggressive tactics, diverting power to weapons.
So it's good to put them on aggressive. Put them in a wall and just send them at an enemy. And they'll shred strike craft. They really will.
Group 1 acknowledged. Handshake confirmed. Guarding.
Looks like...
Establishing sphere formation.
Standing by.
I mean,
Acquisition enabled.
yeah. Everything's cool still.
Resources exhausted. Construction paused.
Yep, we're out of money. But that's fine. The job will pick right back up when the harvester delivers the next load. I don't remember how much a harvester can take fully tanked up on one load. I guess we'll see, though. Take your time in preparing. If Homeworld gives you time like this to prepare and build up, then it probably means you need it for the mission ahead. Put it that way.
Full load. Returning.
We could make a second one, but that won't be for a while. That's a major investment of resources on something that doesn't have guns on it. Which, if you live in America, well, you know how that calculus goes.
Reporting for duty.
5 are good.
Group 1 assigned.
I overwrote the scouts. You know what, yeah.
Awaiting assignment.
Group 3
How about
designated.
you scouts be group 3? You're less important.
Aggressive tactics enabled. Diverting power to weapons. Wall formation confirmed.
The eventual idea is to split these guys 4 and 4, though, so maybe I shouldn't do that.
Group 2 assigned.
Yeah, you're group 2.
Understood.
Also notable that heavy corvettes have pretty decent fuel endurance, which makes sense.
Receiving.
What's our current fleet loadout?
Mothership.
We need 3 more salvage corvettes, but that's only for our next mission. We only need 1 for this mission. So that will definitely be last
Acknowledged.
in terms of our plans. There's so much to talk about, which is why it's kind of cool that there's these huge pauses and downtimes like this where you're just preparing. Although now that we're here, I don't know what I can talk about. Huh. Scout pilot's just hanging out.
Catching the inward boundary.
Okay,
Awaiting orders.
let's say 700, 750 in a load. It looks like it will be enough to complete the current job. That's good. And once we do that, I suppose we could send something over to poke the Car Salim.
Ready for orders. Awaiting assignment. Destination confirmed. Destination locked in. Group 2 copies.
Group 2 reassigned.
Standing by. Aggressive tactics enabled. Diverting power to weapons.
You might ask, is it really a wall if it's only 2
Establishing wall
guys?
formation.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Standing by. Assuming aggressive tactics. Diverting power to weapons.
Backup assigned to Group 2.
Group 1 receiving. Group 2 copies.
Now, it might seem like
Reporting for duty.
they're
Heavy Corvette
they're
complete.
so expensive, and they are quite expensive to maintain a fleet of these.
Reporting.
And yet, when you
Understood.
want the job done,
Ready for orders.
Group 2
it's
reinforced.
these things.
Aggressive tactics set. Diverting power to weapons.
Alright, one of these groups is gonna go guard
Flight
the
pattern to wall formation. Reporting for duty.
harvester, or the other group is gonna stay with the mothership.
Awaiting assignment. Receiving. Responding.
And let's
Receiving.
assign one
Acknowledged.
repair
Ready for
unit to
escort.
each of these two.
Acknowledged.
And if there's something repairing them, oh man, I'm serious when I tell you they don't die, guys. Alright. We're about prepared, and we're about to hit the edge of my patience, so I'll queue up the final things to build for this mission.
Production underway.
We've exhausted research possibilities. You
Reporting.
know what? Let's
Underway.
go for it, guys.
Acknowledged.
Resources depleted. All jobs on hold.
Assignment received.
Alright. Yeah, the scouts will guard the collectors. These 4 heavies... I forget whether to put them in wall or sphere.
Sphere formation confirmed.
I guess sphere is good.
Standing
We're
by.
gonna go check out the car slim, see if they need some help. Looks like our harvesters are headed that way anyway. Yep.
New heading set. Course set.
Okay, everybody, we have a problem. And they're not interested in talking.
Group 2. Target confirmed.
They're attacking. The mothership is under attack.
Engage incoming units.
Awaiting
The mothership must be defended.
Group 1. Group 2 receiving.
In fact, I'm gonna order Group 2 to guard the mothership.
Flight control engaged. Assuming guard
And you can
position.
see their guns
Group 2. Under
very effective against the enemy when they bother to shoot.
attack. Engaging. Target acquired.
They've got this well in hand. The other groups don't seem to be facing harassment.
Ready for orders. Salvage target
The car
acquired.
Salim has been destroyed. Heavy weapon damage is visible on the remaining fragment. A salvage corvette must be sent to retrieve the mission data recorder.
Very well. We're already in visual range to do that. The harvesters are practically on top of them. We don't know what these aliens want,
Reporting for duty. Awaiting
but
orders.
we do know they're not going to get away with
Hostile
us.
units destroyed.
Holding pattern.
Threat eliminated.
Yeah.
Mothership sustained minor hull damage. Repairs are underway.
Receiving.
And the repair corvette is not doing its job.
Support
You have to
command
drag
acknowledged.
select the repair order.
Group 2
Something to
reporting
keep in mind.
acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Group 1 designated.
You that
Waiting
drags
orders.
like Z.
Support command received.
Harvester will do its job, and so will the salvage
Reporting.
vessel. Yeah, this looks like the final load they have, considering they didn't fill up all their tanks. So,
Priority alert. Additional hostile units detected on an intercept course with the Car Salim.
yeah.
Protection of the salvage team is a primary objective. It must return to the mothership with the mission recorder. We need that
Our
data.
heavy corvettes will keep it safe. Alright. The salvager is away. And once we fall back, it looks like we're pretty much good. Compared to fighter class vessels, the heavy corvettes just mop. They just mop up. There's no doubt. Anybody else is head to the mothership so we can cluster up?
Ready for orders.
Once we get that final mouthful of supplies, we can complete our build orders. There's a lot of them, and we can unite our heavy corvette forces. And that should be pretty well sufficient.
Awaiting assignment. Aggressive tactics. Diverting power to weapons.
I'm going to order this to evasive just because it makes it go a little
Evasive
faster.
tactics. Diverting power to
No,
engine.
screw it, just get out of there.
Green line confirmed.
Or at least keep pace with things, yeesh. Yeah, we're going to retire these pretty quickly because we get a better alternative in the next few missions, but for what they do their job.
Support is on the way. Hang in there.
You can see
Reporting for duty.
red dots on the map, just waves and waves. We can now unify our defenses.
Reporting.
Our scouts can get on the action a little bit.
Ready for orders. Destination confirmed. Responding. Awaiting orders.
Let's rock,
Locked on
gentlemen.
target. Receiving. Target acquired.
Attack complete. Holding pattern locked in.
That's everything. Seal the ports.
Now we can
Standing by.
reunify them
Group 2 reassigned.
and prepare for incoming hostiles.
Coordinates confirmed. Wall locked in. Aggressive
aggressive
tactics.
and
Diverting
get
power
ready
to
to
weapons.
They come, boys. Pour it on.
Engaging.
And the enemy just melts like butter before our guns. If these were interceptors, we would be taking losses. Put it that way.
Intercept course punched in.
Salvage team docks safely. Downloading mission data recorded. Playing
Receiving.
last
No,
entry.
stay here for now, bro. Hey,
Underway.
What do you mean you detect a hyperspace entry? The mothership isn't due for...
Sir, I have multiple contacts on closing vectors, unknown profiles, no recognition codes. They're not ours.
Well, if they're not ours, who the hell are they?
Sir, they're coming in fast. Check. Incoming fire. We are under attack. They're getting through. Breaches across all decks. Hull integrity failing.
Castle into mothership if you are receiving abort hyperdrive test. Repeat, abort hyperdrive test.
Resources exhausted. Construction paused.
And they're still coming. Thankfully all of our vessels can pretty much crouch here for now until the fight's over.
We are detecting enemy units advancing on our position. Organize a defensive force to protect the mothership.
Our heavies will do the job just fine.
Group 1 reporting. Group 2. Reporting. Support command? No. Group 1 responding. Group 2 acknowledged. Course set.
Let's get ready to rock, everybody. We gotta get word back to the Homeworld.
Target confirmed.
Yeah.
Group 2 under attack.
Very dead.
Attack complete. Holding pattern locked in.
More contacts coming in.
Attack
Blasting.
clearance received.
We can harvest any additional resources we need after the fight is over. See the little repair beams going in, that's good.
Target
Sometimes
confirmed.
we can't get them all on one pass, that's fine.
On target.
Combat stations.
Target acquired.
We have determined that these enemy units are
No
inferior
kidding.
to ours.
Entering holding pattern.
To protect against penetration of the Karak system, destroy the
their
attacking force
carrier.
completely. It's an enemy carrier. They appear to be reinforcing their squadrons of fighters and corvettes with it.
Oh, then I know what we need to hit. I'm so glad I brought the heavies for this mission. And the repair vessels, too.
It's over. Let's clean
We
it
still
up.
haven't suffered a single casualty while whatever these aliens are. Well, they might have caught the Carcel in by surprise, but that ship was probably unarmed. This ain't. There's plenty here to kick their ass.
Engaging.
Let's focus on the ones that might be trying to run
Attack clearance
by.
received. Target confirmed. Group 2 reporting enemy
Just perforate
contact.
the bastards. The wall is a cumbersome formation. But these are
On
cumbersome
target.
ships. And trying to dogfight would only slow down the destruction we need to unleash.
Target acquired.
We're landing so many hits, but it just doesn't matter anymore.
We have them.
Looks like some of them are gonna slip through.
Group 2 under attack.
Group 2 receiving. Group 2 reporting.
Need to get over there.
Intercept course punched in.
These are heavier Corvette class vessels. Looks like they're looping back. That's good. Means we can take them out. Eventually these guys will realize what they're doing isn't really working, and we'll drive
Group 2
them off.
under attack. Attack clearance
Just
received.
keep them away from the mothership and the civilian vessels.
Alert, alert, ambush.
What's a trap? The carrier is firing on us too with its guns.
Enemy units closing on Group 2.
Now the objective is to just win.
Enemy units are retreating. Objectives complete. Stand by for immediate return
work,
to
team.
Karak.
Assuming wall formation.
Yeah, they're running. Let's withdraw for the moment as well.
Green line
Heavy
confirmed.
corvettes are great against strike craft, but they still don't have the firepower to go up against a cap ship unaided. So we're gonna take our
Standing by.
goddamn leave. I'd say that's a pretty convincing win, though. We can now resume our harvesting. If there's anything left, I doubt there is. But let's make
Resources
sure.
now in range.
Alright. our scouts doing?
Acknowledged.
You know what?
Responding.
Group 1 copies.
Go ahead and dock, guys.
Waiting
Pretty much
inside
done
mothership
here.
initiated.
Locked on to mothership. DocCon enabled.
We win. We're still one below the number of salvage corvettes we should have for the next mission. But we'll determine what to do about that later. Tail between their goddamn legs. Good job, boys.
Responding.
Especially can't praise enough the heavy corvettes. They stood and they took it all. They killed at least, I don't know, 30, 40 enemy fighters. There's no problem. And usually at the end of the mission there's some downtime here where you can harvest and repair and build and just get ready for the next one. I have a feeling this thing is gonna get over there, tell me, out of resources, boss, and then come right back. Sometimes they do that. I hope not. We just need a little more. We just need 33 more resources. We could get that by frigging retiring a scout, which is, by the way, what I'm gonna do. If we need a bit more money. We'll have to see about that, though. And once ships are done docking, they assume military parade formation, same as when they're first built, with the mothership.
Reporting for duty. Responding.
Spruce him up, too.
Support command
He got hit
received.
during the fight, it looks like. There we go. Good stuff. And you can force ships to go into military parade. Any
Mothership.
group that includes the mothership will go to military parade no matter what you select.
Military parade formation confirmed.
You can tell everybody to form up correctly.
Available resources consumed.
Yeah. Do you have anything in your tank?
Ready for orders.
No, you don't. Okay. So, there's a bunch of things we could retire. But the thing that's least mission critical is one of our 7 scouts.
Awaiting assignment. Retirement order received.
I don't remember how much you get for retiring a vessel. I'm probably gonna fuck this up and need to retire one of the repair corvettes anyway, but I'd rather do this. It's useful to have a handful of scouts, but they're not gonna be winning the battles. Put it that way. Just need the tiniest bit more. Not enough. You know what? Feed it another one.
Standing by. Retirement order
This
received.
is definitely the place where you need to make cuts. We didn't lose anything though, but we weren't able to quite make the quota of ships we should have according to the walkthrough. That's a little concerning. Nothing we can't compensate for. 5 scouts is still
Ready for
fine.
orders. Acknowledged.
There we go.
Salvage
And we
corvette
just
complete.
make it. That's 4 salvagers, 2 repairs, and 8 heavy corvettes. 5 scouts left too. We can pretend those last 2 died in battle or something. When really they died more because of my failure at resource management. I don't know, those were all the resources available. And we're actually pretty much ready to go. There's nothing left for us. No research, no building. So next
Mothership.
mission we return to Karak to warn them about the aliens. See you then, guys.